Number one, take your time. I think nowadays with social media and how fast we get our news, we feel this pressure to be the first or to be the fastest, to run to the front of the line. But you're losing something in that. You know, we need to take that time to develop your craft. You're leaving school now with that foundation, but that's just your starting point. That's your leaping off point. So take your time. Find a mentor. For me, I applied to one restaurant August, about 5 times. I called every day. I sent in my resume. I showed up multiple times with a suit on and a tie and asked for a job. I was turned away many, many times, only because they didn't need hands. They didn't need anyone in the kitchen. But I kept showing up, and then one day I lucked out. Some cook called in, someone didn't show up, and I got the job. From there, I chose to use the chef as my mentor. Every day, I found something I could do better. A little bit at a time, learning my craft, taking my time. And as I stayed there, I found myself working up my way up. And a lot of people say, oh, you know, the chef really took you under his wing. He really taught you a lot. He did. But the only reason I maintained that position is because every day I found a way to make myself better at my job. Exercise. I cannot stress this enough. There's no better way to quiet your mind, to focus, to plan the next day. Find time to do it. Make the time. Get a change of perspective. Leave the surroundings. Get out sometimes. You know, I worked really hard through the team at Nicholls. They helped me tremendously to find my way to Europe twice. They helped me build classes so I could get student aid to go and get outside of what I grew up in, to see a different perspective, to see a different way of looking at things. It will allow you to be so much more adaptable later on when you're trying to become successful. And you're never ready. You're never ready to get married. You're never ready to buy a house. You're never ready to buy a business. You're never ready to open the second business. You're just never ready. Everything's going to change. It's always a learning curve. Once again, take your time. Be open to change. Be like a reed in the wind. You cannot be so rigid when things out of your control are going to be happening every day. It's so important to take your time and learn your craft, because when you get to that point, you've got to know what you're doing.